So I'm here for KVM magazine. It's Laura Alexandra with DilinJah. I'm really excited to welcome him here. Caribbean hip-hop artist by the age of 10 years old. He was singing, songwriting, 16, an established DJ, and by 2002 he was involved in one of the most prolific things for MTV, making of the band, which was spearheaded by P. Diddy, or Puffy as he likes to call himself as well. And of course he made it through from 40,000 other hopefuls to get into the band. And if you ask me, who's my favourite rapper? 5 of my favourite rappers, I'd have to say. Dylon. That's pretty much it, right? Yeah?
That's it.
How are you doing?
I'm feeling good, feeling blessed.
Good.
Feeling blessed. Happy to be here.
Excellent. Well, let's get straight on to what I was just kind of teasing about there, which was, you know, Dave Chappelle.
Oh, of course.
I know everyone asked you about this, but what was it like
Every
kind
day.
of, yeah, what was it like kind of watching that back though?
It's a beautiful thing because at the end of the day, Chappelle took the name and put it on steroids.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for that, I don't think that the career would have lasted this long.
Yeah.
You know, it gave it longevity. As far as like even, I looked at it as just an American thing. Like I'm an American pop household name.
Yeah.
Because of that, but now it's gone everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's in the UK, it's in Japan, everywhere else, and then because of that, when they joke about it, Dylon.
Yeah.
The next question is, what is he up to?
Yeah.
How's his music?
Yeah.
And then it's time, you know, then I could touch the stage with that, and it gives it a platform for the music to finally be heard. And that's what's happening right now. It's actually being heard.
Cool. Well, I was going to say, I mean, when I watched the sketch, yeah, it was really funny, to be honest with you. But also, getting on to kind of the more serious side, you know, how seriously do you take yourself? Because obviously a lot of the songs are, you know, you've got a song Big Ego as well. How seriously are you sort of taking yourself, or can you do something where you have kind of like a bit of a laugh at yourself as well?
Of course.
You've got to, right?
I mean, you have to. You can't be so serious. I mean, music is an expression. So of course I have a lot of deep songs, but I got some dancehall songs too. I got fun music.
Yeah.
You know, the album we're working on is called Pain to Power, right?
Cool.
So Pain to Power right now is just a collection of just good music. It speaks about the pain and everything that we go through, and how you take that pain and flip that energy into being and becoming powerful.
Wow.
But along the way, there's music to dance to, to have fun to, and I'm saying funny, slick stuff. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, about ladies and clubs and raves and different everything else, but also about coming from poverty, coming from, you know, bad times, and making it into something successful. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a great collection when it comes out.
Cool.
Yeah. So
And
I don't take it so personally.
awesome. And I was going to say, I mean, watching Making the Band as well, you know, a lot of people, there were some of your bandmates as well, some people in there that were coming from real poverty-stricken backgrounds, you know, and it was kind of changing their lives around, whether they made it through to be in a band or not.
Right.
It was kind of getting to that platform, getting on TV, getting well known as well. Did you find that a really good platform for you?
Yeah. I mean, it was a learning experience. Cause working with P. Diddy back then, and I seen him recently too. And
Really?
we're gonna link up again this month. But P. Diddy, he taught me a lot. He taught me a lot, and sometimes you learn the hard way.
He's scary.
I learned the hard way. Most of the time, I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
It wasn't like just.
He wanted to break you. I mean, that's what he said to you guys, right? One of the first days.
I think he kind of did. He broke us, tore us apart, and then it was up to us to build back.
Wow.
You know, from that. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I remember, I mean, the start of it was him just saying to you, you know, a whole room full of people, I'm going to break you down. I'm going to give you the hardest time you've ever had. You've got to recite this and learn this thing that was on the wall, you know, that whole quote and everything.
Yes.
So you guys had to learn that.
Yes.
And was it kind of like, you know, being institutionalized in a way?
Institutionalized, bad boy institutionalized. It was bad boy prison. It was bad boy boot camp, as we call it. So to graduate from that to where I'm at right now, you know, having our own empire, One Stop Media, and being signed to Intrigue Records with Con Live distribution and all these new things, is like none of that would have happened if it wasn't for that bad boy boot camp. You know what I'm saying? In that order.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah.
So I mean, with that, you know, like you're saying, I think it's not just about music, but to be honest with you, it sounds like it's about empowering yourself as well, and kind of taking that normal or normality of every day and, you know, everything that other people go through and make it like relatable. So it sounds like you kind of grew personally from the show as well as within your music. Do you think that's right?
Yeah, absolutely. You got it. See, Laura, you know me.
I know you.
You know me.
It's like we've met before, right?
It feels like it.
It does.
It feels like. Nah, but it's true. It's true because you know what? As a musician, you're the voice of the people. So, let's say you have a block full of friends and family and everything else, or this community, or this village, or this parish, whatever the case is. If you're a musician, you're the voice of that. Those people, because not everyone could do what you do, and not everyone could sing. Right now, like your hostess, nobody can do that. That's what you do. So it's like when you speak, everyone else is gonna listen. You're speaking on behalf of your family. So it's the same thing like me. You know what I mean? So that's how powerful music is. That's how powerful this whole thing is. It's like, you know.
I love that though. I love the fact you've kind of got deeper layers to you as well, because I mean we've done quite a few different interviews and I can tell within the first kind of couple of minutes that you have got a real kind of deepness to you as well, which probably makes, you know, your music when you bring it out, like the mixtapes you've been doing this year, the videos you've been doing this year, everything, like more relatable to people as well, right?
I'm gonna play some exclusive when we could set this up or whatever the case is and play some exclusive, so you'll see. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna see. Oh man. You're gonna be happy.
Okay, cool.
Trust me. Thank me later.
We'll find out about that later on.
Sure.
But let's talk about you know, the UK as well. What brings you over here? You know what?
I had to come see my baby. You know, I had to come check Laura.
What can I say?
Nah, but aside from, you know, us. No,
from our relationship that's going on right now.
See, I'm starting a lot of trouble right now.
We love it.
I came out here to do a press run, just press, media, and just vibe with the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just vibe with the people and just reach out to a whole nother section of the world that hasn't got to know me. Like, again, they know me from TV, but to speak, hang out, vibe, touch the radio, see my boy AJ, shout out to whole Kiss FM, of course, and just, you know, just do a lot of networking. You can't just do that in one city.
But you like as well, I noticed, you know, not that I was stalking you on Instagram or anything like that, but I noticed you were like chilling out today near Buckingham Palace talking about the Queen. Do you like our monarchy and everything? It's quite cool, right?
Definitely cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm staying across the street from her. You gotta come hang out. Y'all could definitely come hang out. Yeah. I'm staying across the street from the Queen. You know, she said to tell y'all what's up. You know,
hey Queenie. Yeah. She doesn't normally speak like that. She would say, what is up? What is up with one? She might say something like that.
Now she says wagwan.
I love that.
Nah, seriously, now it's different. It's like a whole different Queen.
I love it.
Yeah, she's turned up.
Wow.
Yeah.
She sounds more like Queen Latifah than Queen. But let me give you my special gift for you today and today only. It's the gingerbread man, which I am claiming is a typical British gift. And it's not just because M&S was on the way.
This looks like me.
It does. It does. I mean, if only you were wearing these trousers right now.
Yeah, that's too bright for me.
Yeah, but it looks like you're wearing them quite low though, so maybe not. Maybe that's X-rated, a bit X-rated. I love it though. So let's get straight back into talking about your music. No worries. Talking about, you know, all the people you've worked with, like will.i.am, P. Diddy, you're hooking up with at the moment, Akon, you know, there's just so many names. If you could give me one of your favourites, who would it be and why? And that can be personal level, that can be musically, whatever you want.
Right. Meeting or working with?
Oh, maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll do meeting first of all.
Meeting, I would say Stevie Wonder.
Wow, you met Stevie Wonder.
Not just once, that's the thing.
Wow.
Me and Stevie Wonder, I met him twice. And the first time I met Stevie, he told me that he told me that he touched my hand and we were speaking for a while and he felt the vibe and he said, you have a really good spirit, good vibe. Wow. He's a good energy. And he said, what kind of music do you do? And I said, I do reggae music, like a form of reggae music, you know, Caribbean hip hop. He said, yeah, you're from that show, right? I said, you know about the show? He said, yeah, I watch it all the time. He's like, you know, and I'm like, wait, you watch it all the time? Like, so I didn't know how to take it. I'm like, do I laugh right now or do I, you know, just
someone so big as that, it's like suddenly you're pivoted into this world. It's crazy.
But you're blind, you can't see it. Yeah. So you watch the show. But he was just joking. He's actually joking. But he took it real serious as far as like he gets to read vibes. Like, you know, his other senses are very much enhanced. You know, so meeting him, and then when I seen him the next time, he remembered who I was.
Oh wow!
And that was a beautiful thing. So I would say meeting, it would be Stevie Wonder. Cool. As far as working, I feel like I haven't worked with him yet. I think the greatest vibe that I'm gonna get, it hasn't even happened yet.
Really?
No.
Do you have like a feeling then who it might be? Do you have somebody in mind? Do you think of somebody and think, oh, I'd love to work with them because I hear they're great for this or whatever?
Yeah, a few people though. A few people, to be honest. a few.
Any names?
Jay-Z for his business sense. I would love to be around Hope just for his business sense, just like I was around Puff and learned so much. To be around Jay-Z for his business sense. Lil Wayne for his work ethic, his musical work ethic.
Yeah.
You know, it's similar to mine. The only difference is a lot of people haven't seen as much as far as the music, the product that came out. But as far as the music that we cooked up, nah, me and Wayne is neck to neck.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. If I was to pass away right now, Jano, whole heap of music, come on, you know what I'm saying? It would be like 10 some plus albums that would release. So now is the proper time with the proper team I got with One Stop Media and all my family, and now is the time to do it.
I was going to say that as well. I mean, it's about, you know, like exactly like Jay-Z's done really, about surrounding yourself with the right people and knowing who the right people are in your life. I mean, he's now a powerhouse, and not that I'm going to say that it is, you know, to do with everyone that's around him, but obviously him and Beyonce, in my eyes, are like the power couple. You know, we've got, you know, the Beckhams here in the UK as well, obviously, that came over to the US as well. And also kind of, you know, Kim and Kanye in a different way. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a massive fan. Which
big up to Kanye. That's another one too. As a matter of fact, Kanye's producers, his whole production team, I recently met them. I went out to LA, and we were in the club for Malik Yusuf. Shout out to Malik Yusuf, who's one of the writers and producers for Kanye for years and years, since the beginning. And now I'm working with his whole production camp.
Wow.
Right now. Like,
and now you're doing it, because before it was laughable, right? Because well, your other bandmates, you took it back to them as a suggestion. You said, look, he's actually been working on this album. It's amazing. This guy is, and they're like, what do you mean he's amazing? They just shut you down, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a joke back then, and I took it serious. But you know, back then they didn't. I don't think a lot of people seen the vision. I look at myself as a visionary. I could look and be around a certain artist and see it and say, you know what? They're gonna make it big. You know, I've seen so many artists around me just go to certain heights. Just being around them, you just kind of know. You know what I'm saying? Being a people person.
And would you ever then take a back seat, as it were, and kind of go more into management, maybe at a later point, and maybe kind of still do the artistry, but make it like a smaller?
I've done my whole life. I've always been, and I'm going to keep opening doors. But that's part of success. How can you be successful and you don't create opportunities for somebody else? I'm doing that now in New York, just being, you know what I'm saying, a major head in my studio alone at One Stop Media. There's artists that come in all the time, and I've opened up certain doors, introduced them to certain people where their careers are now slowly taking off. So I'm doing that now. I'm not waiting for the album to go platinum and for the Grammy, which I will be getting a Grammy. I will be getting a Grammy. So
heard it here first?
You heard it first. But so it's always about being in a certain position, helping out the rest.
And would you say that you ever aspire to be like anyone, or you aspire to be the best you can be? Tough one.
I want to be the inspiration for others.
And I think you're that sort of person at the moment that, you know how you're saying about getting a vibe off somebody. I mean, lots of people, I'm sure, as they're watching this as well, will be able to realise that you are, you know, you're an extremely charismatic person yourself as well. And I'm sure that, you know, you will be a powerhouse, if not, you know, on that Jay-Z level, definitely near there as well.
That's crazy to say and to feel, but when you hear the music, you're not going to doubt it. The number one thing is I'm not going to change. The only thing that's going to change is my schedule. And, you know, like again, you just help out more people, create more opportunities, and keep the music playing. And where does that creativity come from? You know, when you're writing and everything else, do you get inspired by certain things, or is it kind of like just a process? It could be just like how sexy and beautiful you are, and just vibing with you. You know what I'm saying? And loving this whole skirt and the whole outfit and how your makeup is and your hair, and just hear a rhythm. And when the beat comes on, I could have had this in my head the whole time and not say nothing to you. But when the beat comes on, I'm thinking about how my day was and talk about this woman, how she presented herself without saying your name. So it's inspiration of just life and just things that you go through. So basically, you're saying that you might write a little song about a presenter, and it could be about me. Excellent, sounds good. So your background, your upbringing is really unusual and really interesting too, because I mean, you can hear in your accent when I've watched interviews with you before. I love it because you just switch with your accent, don't you, all the time? Back and forth. Yeah, I love it. So I mean, Brooklyn and Grenada, you know, where's
it's hard to kind of say, but do you feel like one influenced more than the other? Do you feel that you're completely rounded and it's kind of like a holistic kind of influence from both of them?
I say equally. I represent the Caribbean and New York equally. Equally. 100%. 50-50. It definitely both inspired me, because back home you have like a lot of like my humbleness comes from like Grenada, because back home you got cows and cattle and sheep and chickens, and I live in the country. You know what I'm saying? In the hills. You're hearing birds, there's hummingbirds next to you, and you know, it's peaceful and just garden work, and you know, you have to plant. You know, you're planting corn and all this. I did that. Yeah. And then Brooklyn, like, you know, you hold your gun. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
There can be a bigger difference, could there?
And I did that. You know what I'm saying? And you have a lot of my gangster friend and you know, but then Brooklyn has its own rich culture as well. Yeah. Yeah, Brooklyn has a very rich culture, but it's different. But again, when you have both of them, I think that's what makes me in this kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Where I could relate to the streets, of course. I could relate to somebody having nothing, because I get it. Yeah. I get it. And you know, again, pain to power. That's the theme, that's the motivation, that's the album name, that's the whole movement. Yeah.
And let's get straight on to that then. I mean, within that, you know, has your sound changed at all? Do you think you've developed your sound? What kind of is going on within the actual album?
It's way up. It's way up. Like now, I'm at my peak right now. It's crazy. Musically, I grew a lot. And before, coming from the bad boy situation, I think I got famous before my style was developed. My style wasn't
That's crazy.
Yeah, my style wasn't fully developed. I was a baby musically. And it was right away I was famous, but I was on a major level of fame. So then it took years to make it equal, and now it's like bigger. Now my talent is just like surpassed all of that. And that comes from training. Yeah. Being able to record every day. You know what I'm saying? I met a guy named JB, you know what I'm saying? And when me and JB linked up, you know what I'm saying, and we had the same family and everything else, and we linked, we're like, wow, that's your family, that's my family. Boom, we put it all together, and he opened the doors to his studio, which became mine. So One Stop Media, training and just working out musically on that every single day. I mean, of course, if you got the key to a studio, you're here every single day. Yeah. For a year, 2 years. Because
that's your ethic, isn't it?
Imagine what this music is gonna sound like. Where everybody else is only recording just for a little while. They get studio time on Friday and Saturday, and they go back to work. No, this is 5 in the morning on a Monday. You understand what I'm saying? Like
whenever it comes to you.
Yeah. And it's 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
So.
No excuse at all.
Excuse. So the music now is just on a whole nother heights.
Yeah.
Whole nother heights,
And would you always say that you would always be this humble? Because I mean, the thing that I personally, you know, sort of dislike, I suppose, about someone like Kanye is because he seems to be so, his ego is so overinflated that he just seems inaccessible. In other words, like if I was to talk to him on a level, and I mean this is with people that you meet in every day as well, sometimes you are just instantly unattracted to somebody because they are so like that. And that's how I've found Kanye when I've listened to him in his interviews, and admittedly I've never met him before in my life, so I can't comment that much, but would you always say that you're always going to be grounded, you know, not have that kind of...
Are you just making sure that you get your tickets to the show? Like, I think first of all, let me defend Kanye and say, Kanye, if we went on Google right now and looked up, we just typed in Kanye Awards and just looked up just that, he has more Grammys than anybody has ever done in hip-hop. Now, when you have, I think it's 47 Grammys.
He's got a lot. I don't know how many, but
most people get one. You're lucky if you get one. Excuse me. You're lucky if you get one. You're lucky. Okay? If you got 47 or some crazy number like that, then it's almost like, how dare these people, and not you, how dare these people diss you or say anything? It's more like, he's at the point between fashion and music, it's like, bow down. Show some respect, but instead they just want to dwell on other things about him and make jokes and everything else, and I feel like it's breaking him inside, and he gets angry, and this is how he lashes out, because people are forgetting that he's a regular person. All he wanted to do is make music. If you check his background, his history, he was just cooking up beats and then hoping to get his demo played and get a Jay-Z placement. That was it. That was it. he got that, and it's just like, and then it moved to producing half the Blueprint album. After the Blueprint album, moving on. So Kanye, at this point, he's just like, I made it.
Yeah.
And he got the nerve to talk shit like, do you know who I am? He's at that point. So I respect it. I'm not going to be as flamboyant, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's like 50 Cent coming from all this fuckery. All these labels dissed him. Every label dissed him. Every company turned him down, put him on the shelf. So then when he comes out and disses everybody, now he's the bully of hip hop. What the fuck did you expect? You understand what I'm saying? That's his version of I made it. I want to be right in between, but a little more humbleness.
Yeah, I like that. I like how you positioned yourself there. Yeah. And let's go back to your roots once again, because obviously coming up in Brooklyn, you know, who were you kind of aspiring to be at that point, you know, or is there somebody that you look back and you go, yeah, awesome, like obviously Notorious B.I.G., you know, coming from that area. Is there anybody that you
aside from Big and all that, you know what's funny? He's not from Brooklyn, but Tupac Shakur.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, he's not.
I was a big Tupac fan as far as on hip hop level because of all the things he was able to do. It wasn't just the hip hop side of all his lyrics. Nah. Yeah. Like if we was going bar for bar, then Biggie got it. But as far as everything, this man did movies. Yeah. You know, poetry. Was a great speaker, motivational. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got a Thug Life side of it and everything else. Coming out with numerous albums and did all that by the time he was 25. So watching that. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I would say Tupac Shakur is like motivation. You gotta watch that and know where he messed up and not to do it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. So. I suppose that's like everybody though, with, you know, with your music as well, because you are, like I said before, so relatable. It's kind of one of those things that actually, why don't you learn from other people's mistakes? You know, like you've just pointed out there, you know, learning from what others have done. And I think going back onto Kanye a little bit there is, I mean, he's done quite a few interviews that are quite famous here in the UK, where he's described himself on a level to God and Jesus and all the rest of it. And I completely understand it from the way that you've just talked about it there. And I think maybe Kanye just needs a bit of love, doesn't he? He just needs a little hug.
That's it.
That's what he needs.
You do have the chance this year, and I'm praying that you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you could say, Dylan said.
Yeah.
Because we have the similitude. So say Dylan said, you know, this is how he thinks about as far as your career and everything else, and talk to him, and then give him a big fucking hug.
I will. That's all I'm going to do. Yes. Like for 40 minutes, the interview's just going to be the hug.
Like, you know what? I understand he lost his mom.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine all the stress of losing your mom during the time that you're at the height of your career, and then you got the nerve to talk shit about me. It's like, I'm king.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
While, you know. So, big up to his support system and his background, his big backbone, Kim, and everyone else that's around his corner. But yeah, man, give him a hug.
I'll give him a little hug.
Not for me, but you know.
Just for me, of course. So let's talk about where people can find out more about you, about your album, everything like that.
Well, y'all can check me on her Instagram because we'll be hanging out every day now. You know.
I don't have Instagram because I'm an old granny, but I have to get up to date. He's going to set it up, it's fine. We're going to get married, he's going to set it up, it's all good.
Boom, and now we have dual citizenship. It works.
So yeah, apart from Instagram, anywhere else?
My website is www.dylandilly.com, DYLANDILI.com. And from there you can find everything because Instagram is at DylanDilly, DYLANDILI. Twitter at DylanDilly, everything, the website, you know, so you know, you can check me out over there. And from there you'll just find everything else.
Cool. Yeah. So you guys know where to look right now. Listen, I think we're going to bring the interview to an end because quite frankly, we've got loads to do here. He's going to show us his music, everything else. So you guys need to go off somewhere else, leave us to it for a little bit. And listen, thank you so much for your interview on behalf of all our viewers. And
give me the Kanye hug.
Oh, let's do it.
They really trying to stop me, but I wish them all the best, wish them all the best, wish you all the best. You know we wearing that crown, we are above the rest, we are above the rest, we are above the rest. They try to hold me down, wish them all the best, wish you